Okay, so this is the new W400 series, but it's not W400. This is actually the W400 series, the W400 bellaira. Okay, so this is the W400 bellaira edition, and this is the model they've had for years, and it's one of their classic series. Even says classic on it. Very nice. And the tip is the BA4 for this model. And this is the Kiwami model. Just came out, I'm gonna say released April the 1st. This is what you get in the box if you just get this gun itself. I usually use PPS adapters. So later on when I try the gun, I'll be figuring out what the PPS adapter size is. Looks very nice, I can say. Love the finish on it. Very shiny, very chrome. So if you're into chrome, definitely is. He's a little more shiny. A couple things have changed on the gun. Have to get a good look at that. Okay, so on this gun, a couple things have changed. You know, well, also just let you know in the box, they just give you a cleaning brush. Not really much, but hey, it's a new gun, so I'm not complaining. They range right now, the one I got for $245. Beforehand, if you got it earlier, before it was a little cheaper. But right now, so far I've seen $245, $280, some are $400. But that's usually the wider 4L versions are usually going for that price. Or you have the waterborne models as well. So I'll be contemplating ordering one of them, but don't really do so much of waterborne. I'm more solvent, but hey, there's nothing wrong with having waterborne. So just to give you a little bit more in depth on the gun itself, they put Anest Iwata, and it used to be up down here, and instead they now changed it so smooth finish, kind of the wider 2 series, wider 1 series. I'll be making videos on those later, but it kind of shows you, but the Kiwamis as well. Literally, I kind of like the smooth finish. It's kind of nice. I like this style. Don't get me wrong. I have too many of these styles. They even put the Kiwami4 up here on the side. Of course, you got your little, you know, kind of proof. I don't know if anyone copies these or fakes these, but let me get it close. See, you can see it. Yep. Gauge just changed a little different. So, and they got Anest Iwata here. So a couple of changes, and also this is a change I noticed that versus the old ones, you had these tips, and now they changed it. So it's not really a big change. I mean, compared to that, but my next video I'll be showing how it sprays and the big changes of it, and it's definitely lighter. Okay, so I'm gonna weigh each one. Of course, hello. And let's set it to ounces. Weighing each one. Right now, set to grams. That's for food prep measurement, I promise. All right, so let's weigh the W400. So let me move this over. So 13.3 ounces. Let's weigh this one. Ooh, so 12.6 ounces. A little bit of weight difference. Oh, 12.7. Let's move this just in case. Let's see. Well, let me move it more in the middle. Okay, so 12.7. So we have a little bit of difference in weight. So it's about 7 grams difference in weight. Me personally, I don't know if I'm going to notice 7 grams of weight. I never said this to myself, like, man, this weighs like a gram less. Or like 5 grams less. But hey, it's weight reduction. So the way I look at it is overall when you're doing collision work, refinishing, versus doing custom work, refinishing, constantly spraying about 3 to 4 cars a day, or just spraying long term in general, it's gonna wear and tear on you. So think about it like that. For investment wise, I would say just off of weight alone, and you know, our joints, everything's cracking. Everything's cracking at this age, because you know, the average painter's about in their 50s that I know of. Not 100% sure on the specs of age, but, and I'm 31, 32. So, hey, I understand that, you know, when it comes to you getting up there, you might want a little lighter gun. So I would say this is not a bad buy if you think of Anest Iwata. Always make great products, great company. Never had any problems with myself personally with Anest Iwata. So I still love the W400 series. Still love how it looks, but this looks a little sleeker. It reminds me of the Supernovas a little bit. Also, I'm a visual person, but what I want to say, I'm not 100% sure if my Japanese is correct. I want to say Kiwami in Japanese means expert. So if I'm wrong, hey, please put in the comments down below. Let me know, because I don't want to be that person to just butcher everything of someone else's culture. So we love everybody over here. But hey, I try. I will attempt. But you know, I don't mind being corrected. That's one thing about me. You can correct me 1,000 times and I won't ever be mad at it. I would just like, help me. So yeah, the Kiwami4 for the expert. So far, what I've heard. And this is what I was saying of the similarities. If you take the two, it looks like the W400 and the Supernova had a baby. Like if you take this little part right here, it looks like they took that from here and kind of the build right here. But instead of making it like this, they made it thinner like this, but kind of like this. So it's almost like they combined two different guns together and they made a baby. So I like it. I love how it looks. I've always loved how these look, 100%. And I'm sorry, mine looks kind of worn down. I mean, for the money, I love mine, but I use it, so it's kind of worn. But I keep it clean. You see, I keep everything clean. This is an old gun, and it's a couple scratches, but I keep it clean. But this is what I see of the similarities between the three. You got this body, but then you have right here to here. So it looks like an upgrade. I love what Iwata does, or anything it may come out with, so I'm not complaining. But yep, this is the unboxing for it. And like I was saying, so far right now I'm finding them on eBay. There's ANEST Japan, and I will try to find a couple other people that you can buy them from, and put the links down below. So this concludes the video for this, and get ready for part 2. I am going to spray and show you the difference between this one and this one, and I might shove this one in there just to give a more reference of, you know, this is supposed to be the top of the line, or this is the top of the line versus these two. So really, to me, none of them are really below each other, because personally, for bang for buck, I always pick these because you can get them for about 200, 220. I've seen them on Amazon, eBay, any reputable site, P&P supplies. I've seen them on Spray Guns Direct. So I love these. I will always love these. But these, for the price, a little lighter weight, I would say is not bad. But also it's new, so I would say if you're saying 245, 300 is a little too much, I would still always suggest this. So we'll figure out what their improvements are when it comes to spraying. So stay tuned. See you next part 2. So make sure to subscribe, like, share, comment down below. Any questions you have, please feel free to comment. I want to thank everyone for watching and also say to look out for part 2 coming soon. Thank you.